Welcome back to ABCGH Spoilers channel. Today, we're diving deep into the most explosive storylines unfolding on General Hospital. With betrayals, secrets, and fiery confrontations in every corner of Port Charles, there's no shortage of drama. Let's dissect every twist and turn with rich detail, unearthing the emotional turmoil and motivations driving these characters. Drew's return stirs chaos with Carly Spencer. The tension between Drew Quartermaine and Carly Spencer reaches a boiling point when Drew unexpectedly arrives at General Hospital. His timing couldn't be worse, as Michael Corinthos' condition has left the family on edge. Carly, protective of her son and notorious for her no-holds-barred confrontations, sees red when Drew walks through those hospital doors. Rumors of Drew and Willow Tate rekindling their romance only add fuel to the fire. Carly has always been a formidable force, and in her eyes, Drew's involvement with Willow is an unforgivable betrayal, especially during such a vulnerable time for Michael. Carly's reaction promises to be explosive. Drew might walk into the hospital unscathed, but there's no guarantee he'll leave that way. If Carly learns the full extent of Drew and Willow's actions, her fury could escalate to new heights. The sharp words exchanged between Carly and Drew will undoubtedly cut deep, revealing wounds from their complicated past. Meanwhile, Drew's motives for showing up at GH are shrouded in mystery. Is he there for Michael, or is there another agenda at play? The tension between these two characters creates a powder keg that could blow at any moment. Willow Tate faces Jocelyn's wrath. In the midst of this chaos, Willow finds herself walking a tightrope with Michael's family. As his wife, she's legally obligated to be involved in his medical decisions, but her presence is far from welcome. Jocelyn Jacks, fiercely loyal to her brother, doesn't hide her disdain. When Willow inquires about Michael's condition, Jocelyn's icy retort, "Like you give a damn," lays bare the deep resentment simmering beneath the surface. Willow's struggles don't end there. Michael's family views her as an outsider, someone who has caused more harm than good. The tension isn't just about Michael's current state, it's a culmination of past grievances, misunderstandings, and perceived betrayals. Willow's role in Michael's life becomes increasingly precarious as she faces hostility from every corner. Her best move might be to step aside, allowing the Corinthos clan to make decisions and avoid further friction. But can Willow truly distance herself, or will her desire to stay by Michael's side only deepen the animosity? Anna Devane seeks help, but at what cost? Meanwhile, Anna Devane finds herself in a precarious position. Desperate for assistance, she turns to Jack Brennan, a man she recently wronged in spectacular fashion. Not long ago, Anna accused Jack of having nefarious intentions regarding her granddaughter, going so far as to tase him in his own hotel room. The irony of her current request isn't lost on Jack, whose sharp wit and sense of justice make him a formidable match for Anna's bold tactics. Jack's response to Anna's plea is sure to be laced with sarcasm and frustration. Why should he help someone who has caused him so much trouble? Anna's audacity might finally catch up with her, forcing her to face the consequences of her actions. Her request likely ties to Valentine Cassidy's ongoing schemes, but Jack isn't one to forgive and forget easily. Their confrontation could spark a fascinating power struggle, with Anna fighting to maintain her control while Jack seeks to remind her of her past missteps. This interaction promises to be a turning point for both characters, shedding light on Anna's vulnerabilities and Jack's unyielding principles. Sonny Corinthos hunts for justice. At the heart of all the chaos is Sonny Corinthos, whose quest for justice drives the narrative forward. The failed attack that left his son, Michael, gravely injured has ignited Sonny's rage. Known for his unwavering loyalty to his family, Sonny will stop at nothing to uncover the mastermind behind the ambush. His relentless pursuit of the truth is as much about avenging his son as it is about protecting his family from future threats. However, Sonny's trusted confidant, Jason Morgan, warns him of the risks. Jason's pragmatic approach contrasts sharply with Sonny's emotionally charged mission. He advises Sunny to consider a broader strategy, emphasizing the importance of finding a clean exit from the dangerous situation they find themselves in. The attack isn't just a personal blow, it's a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities in their operation. Jason's concerns about a possible mole within their ranks add a layer of intrigue to the storyline. Could this be the moment when Sunny and Jason finally address the unresolved betrayals that have lingered in the shadows for far too long? Sunny's journey isn't just about vengeance, it's about reclaiming control and restoring order. His actions will undoubtedly ripple through the lives of those around him, setting the stage for alliances, betrayals, and unexpected revelations. Sunny's determination to protect his family at all costs is both his greatest strength and his potential downfall. As these storylines collide, the drama at General Hospital reaches new heights. From Carly's fiery confrontations to Sunny's relentless quest for justice, the stakes have never been higher. The characters are pushed to their limits, forced to confront their flaws, and make impossible choices. Each twist in turn adds depth to the narrative, leaving viewers eagerly anticipating what's next. We'll cover the heartbreaking news affecting a beloved General Hospital star and analyze the profound impact it has had on his life and the community. Let's dive into the story with empathy, insight, and a closer look at the resilience behind the headlines. An outpouring of support from fans and the daytime community. In the wake of this devastating tragedy, Cameron Matheson, known for his role as Drew Quartermain on General Hospital, has received an overwhelming wave of support from fans and the daytime television community. Social media platforms were flooded with messages of encouragement, prayers, and heartfelt condolences for Cameron and his family. Fans expressed their sorrow and admiration for the actor's strength in such a difficult time. One General Hospital viewer commented, "I can't imagine the pain of losing a home filled with memories. I'm glad he and his family are safe, but this loss is unimaginable." Another fan wrote, "It's heartbreaking to think of anyone going through this. Cameron and his family have been in my thoughts and prayers since I heard the news." The outpouring of love highlights the strong bond between Cameron and his fans, as well as the communal support that often defines the soap opera fandom. Beyond fans, Cameron's colleagues and friends from the daytime television world have also rallied around him. Many have shared his post and added their own messages of solidarity, reminding us that even in moments of loss, the strength of community shines through. Cameron's heartbreaking loss, a home full of memories. The actor shared the tragic news on social media with a somber photo of his home reduced to ashes by the devastating wildfires raging through Los Angeles County. In his emotional caption, Cameron described the home as the place where his children were raised and a space they had hoped to return to someday with their own families. While the photo showed the physical loss, Cameron's words revealed the emotional toll. He wrote, "Our home, where our kids were raised and where they wanted to raise their own someday." It was a poignant reminder that a house is more than just a structure, it is a repository of cherished memories and dreams. The pain of losing such a personal space is compounded by the sense of displacement and uncertainty that comes with it. Despite the tragedy, Cameron expressed gratitude for his family's safety, emphasizing that their well-being mattered most in the face of such destruction. His resilience in the face of loss has been both heartbreaking and inspiring. The devastating impact of the Los Angeles wildfires. As of the latest reports, the catastrophic wildfires sweeping through Los Angeles County remain uncontained, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. Cameron Matheson's home is just one of countless properties lost to the fires, which have displaced families, destroyed communities, and endangered lives across the region. The wildfires have been described as some of the worst in recent history, fueled by high winds and dry conditions. Emergency responders have been working tirelessly to battle the flames and ensure the safety of residents. For many, including Cameron, the fires have forced an abrupt and heartbreaking departure from their homes. It's a stark reminder of the unpredictability of natural disasters and the fragility of what we often take for granted. The actor's post serves not only as a personal update but also as a sobering reminder of the broader crisis affecting the region. Cameron's decision to include a message of prayer and support for others affected by the wildfires underscores his compassion and awareness of the shared nature of this tragedy. Cameron's message of resilience and gratitude. In his social media post, Cameron Mathison thanked his friends, family, and fans for their concern and kindness during this trying time. He acknowledged the countless messages he received, expressing his inability to respond to everyone but assuring them of his gratitude. "Thanks to all who reached out and checked in," he wrote. "Sending so many prayers to everyone being affected by these fires." Cameron's words resonate deeply, not only because of his personal loss but also because of the universal message of hope and resilience they convey. In a time of immense hardship, he continues to focus on what truly matters: his family's safety and the well-being of others in the community. His ability to maintain perspective in the face of such adversity is a testament to his strength and character. What lies ahead for Cameron and his family? As of now, Cameron Mathison has not shared additional details about his family's next steps, but his initial update has offered a glimpse into their focus on safety and recovery. Rebuilding after such a loss is a monumental task, not just in terms of physical reconstruction but also in reclaiming a sense of stability and normalcy. The journey ahead will undoubtedly be challenging, but Cameron's resilience, combined with the support of his fans, colleagues, and community, will undoubtedly help him navigate this difficult chapter. His experience also highlights the importance of supporting those affected by natural disasters, whether through donations, advocacy, or simple gestures of kindness. The news of Cameron Mathison's loss serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring strength of the human spirit. His ability to focus on gratitude, even amidst devastation, is a powerful example of resilience. As fans, we can only hope that Cameron and his family find peace and healing in the days to come. Next, we're diving into one of the most emotionally charged and controversial weeks in General Hospital history. From Chad Duell's shocking exit and a fiery on-screen send-off to real-life heartbreak as Cameron Mathison loses his home to California wildfires, the events both on and off-screen have sparked intense debate among fans. Add to this the sensitivity warning issued by the show, and we're left with a complex tapestry of fiction mirroring reality in ways no one could have anticipated. Let's explore these developments in exhaustive detail. A sensitivity warning that sparked heated reactions. The week began with General Hospital issuing a sensitivity warning ahead of its Wednesday, January 8 episode. This rare move came in response to the devastating California wildfires that had already displaced thousands, including GH star Cameron Mathison. The warning, shared across the show's social media platforms, cautioned viewers about fire-related content in the upcoming episodes, acknowledging its potential to be triggering for those directly or indirectly affected by the real-life tragedy. While some fans praised the show for its thoughtfulness, others felt the gesture fell flat. Critics argued that airing episodes featuring such distressing content during a real-world crisis was tone-deaf, especially given the eerie parallels between the fictional storyline and actual events. Many questioned why the show didn't temporarily shelve these episodes or opt for reruns of classic GH moments instead. One fan wrote, "This feels like a slap in the face to everyone impacted by the fires. You could have shown some classic episodes and avoided the controversy altogether." On the other hand, supporters of the show defended the sensitivity warning, emphasizing that the writers couldn't have foreseen the wildfires when scripting the episodes months ago. "At least they acknowledged it," one viewer commented. "They could have stayed silent and pretended there was no issue." The warning shows they're aware of the real-world impact. Real-life tragedy hits Cameron Mathison. The timing of the sensitivity warning was made even more poignant by Cameron Mathison's devastating personal loss. On January 7, Mathison, who plays Drew Quartermaine, revealed that his family's home had been completely destroyed in the wildfires ravaging California. Sharing a heart-wrenching photo of the wreckage on social media, Mathison expressed his gratitude for his family's safety but lamented the loss of their beloved home. "We are safe," he wrote, "but this is what's left of our beautiful home." Our home where our kids were raised and where they hope to raise their own someday. The emotional weight of his words resonated deeply with fans, many of whom flooded his posts with messages of love and support. The actor's colleagues in the daytime television industry also rallied around him, sharing his post and offering words of encouragement during this challenging time. Matheson's loss added an unexpected layer of emotional complexity to the week's events. For fans, the juxtaposition of the actor's real-life tragedy with the fictional storyline involving fire and loss became almost unbearable to watch. The line between reality and fiction blurred, leaving many wondering whether it was appropriate to continue airing the current episodes as planned. Michael Corinthos' fiery send-off sparks outrage. On Monday, January 6, General Hospital aired an episode that would change the landscape of the show forever. Chad Duell's Michael Corinthos, a central character since 2010, was written off in a dramatic and shocking fashion. The episode culminated in Sonny Corinthos' penthouse going up in flames, with Michael trapped inside. Viewers watched in horror as Michael was engulfed in flames, marking the end of his story and Duell's tenure on the show. The decision to kill off Michael was met with immediate backlash. Fans had been blindsided by the announcement of Duell's exit, as there had been little indication that the actor was planning to leave. Many took to social media to express their outrage, accusing the show of mishandling a beloved character's departure. "This is not the way to say goodbye to Michael," one fan wrote. "He deserved a better send-off than this." Adding to the controversy was the recent firing of Kelly Monaco, who played Sam McCall. Sam's character had been killed off just weeks earlier, leaving fans reeling from the double blow of losing two legacy characters in such a short time. The combination of these losses, coupled with the intense storyline involving fire, left many viewers questioning the direction of the show and its treatment of long-standing characters. Fans criticized the creative choices. The backlash extended beyond the events of the episode itself. Many fans criticized the show's writing team and executive producer Frank Valentini for their handling of Michael's exit. Despite vocal opposition from the fanbase, it seemed Valentini and his team had doubled down on their decision to kill off Michael rather than allowing for a more open-ended departure. One recurring critique was the timing of the storyline, given the ongoing wildfires in California. "It's not just about the sensitivity warning," one viewer argued. "It's about understanding that people turn to TV for escapism. Watching a beloved character burn to death while people are losing their homes in real life is just too much." Others suggested that the show could have used this opportunity to air reruns or take a brief hiatus to allow the situation in California to stabilize. While some fans acknowledged the challenges of balancing long-term storytelling with unforeseen real-world events, the majority seemed to agree that the decision to proceed with the storyline was a misstep. The intensity of the backlash has sparked a larger conversation about the responsibilities of television writers and producers in navigating sensitive issues. The eerie intersection of fiction and reality. One of the most striking aspects of this controversy is the way fiction and reality seem to collide in unexpected and unsettling ways. The storyline involving Michael's fiery death was likely conceived months ago, long before the wildfires began to wreak havoc in California. Yet, its airing during this time created a perfect storm of emotional distress for both the cast and the audience. For many, this situation highlights the challenges of serialized storytelling, where episodes are written and filmed far in advance of their air date. It also raises important questions about the ethical responsibilities of showrunners to adapt to real-world events when necessary. Should General Hospital have postponed these episodes out of respect for those affected by the wildfires? Or was the sensitivity warning enough to acknowledge the situation without disrupting the show's production schedule? What's next for General Hospital? As the dust begins to settle on this emotionally charged week, fans are left wondering how the show will move forward. With Michael and Sam gone, the landscape of Port Charles has been irrevocably altered. The writers now face the challenge of filling the void left by these characters while addressing the lingering fallout from their controversial exits. Meanwhile, Cameron Matheson and his family must begin the long and difficult process of rebuilding their lives. The outpouring of support from fans and colleagues has been heartwarming, but the road ahead will undoubtedly be challenging. Matheson's resilience and gratitude in the face of such loss serve as a powerful reminder of the strength of the human spirit. This week's events have been a roller coaster of emotions for General Hospital fans. From Chad Duell's dramatic exit to Cameron Matheson's real-life tragedy, the intersection of fiction and reality has created a complex and deeply moving narrative. Whether you agree with the creative choices made by the show's producers or feel they missed the mark, there's no denying the impact these events have had on the GH community. Thank you for joining us on ABC GH Spoilers channel as we unpack the highs and lows of this unforgettable week. What are your thoughts on Michael's send-off, the sensitivity warning, and the show's handling of real-world parallels? Share your opinions in the comments, and stay tuned for more updates, analyses, and behind-the-scenes news from your favorite daytime drama.